How are you doing, everyone? I am the YuGiOh Scrub, but you all can call me Bailey. 580 of you have subscribed as of right now. My goal is not 1,000 by the end of 2025, 600 by the end of January 2025. Help me reach that goal by clicking the button if you feel like I've earned it. You get lots of cool decks. You know, I can only do it if you guys hit the button. Today, we are playing a deck suggestion by a viewer. Here you go, PenPal222. You've been wanting to see, and you comment on every video, I really appreciate you. You've been wanting to see some Red Eyes content, so here we go. We got Red Eyes. Blue Eyes is still in the making, I promise. That was asked before the Red Eyes, but Stupid Cub Games, not really stupid, made a Blue Eyes video, so I'm going to give it a little bit of time, maybe a week or so before I post my own Blue Eyes. Just, I don't want to give the GOAT viewers too much Blue Eyes, too much coolness. Of course, we are running the best version of Red Eyes Black Dragon. Love this art, the classic Joey Wheeler art. Personally, you know, you can call me wrong, of Red Eyes, Dark Magician, and Blue Eyes, I like Red Eyes the most. I think he's the coolest looking, the spiky black dragon. Just something about it. Love this card. But, as I always say, when you're building a deck, especially a meme kind of bad deck like this, you gotta look at the cards available that support that archetype and what is unique to it. And so this is unique. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, not Darkness Metal Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by tributing one Red Eyes Black Dragon, and it gains 300 attack for each dragon monster in your graveyard. Has to be special summoned from your hand. So it's a pretty neg because most of the time from the Red Eyes you're going to be special summoning it with the Red Eyes B-Chick, so you gotta have B-Chick on the field, then a Red Eyes in hand, and then a Darkness Dragon in your hand. But if you can get it on field, hopefully with all our other dragons, we are able to fuel the graveyard and have a really beefy Darkness Dragon. My goal is to at least summon this once, maybe even, you know, swing for game with it. But we're running the 3 B-Chick, and then we're kind of doing a little tribute engine because to fuel our graveyard, we have 3 Masked Dragon and 3 Troop Dragon. These are just recruiters. They special summon themselves. Troop Dragon specials only Troop Dragon. Masked Dragon special summon any dragon 1500 or less attack, which is the Troop Dragon, the B-Chick, or the one of Twin-Headed Behemoth. And then 2 Luster Dragon, but really the tribute engine, 2 Armed Dragon level 5, and 2 Horse of Black Flame Dragon level 6. You know what I actually want to do now that I'm looking at this? I want to fit, just for the meme, Armed Dragon. You guys are seeing me work on the fly here. Let's cut, maybe put 1 Stamping Destruction in the side, and we'll put in the Armed Dragon level 7, just because if we're gonna have the level monsters, we might as well run more of them. But the Horse and the Armed Dragon, you know, they're pretty decent. Armed Dragon can act as monster pops, and Horse can act as spell negation, especially if they get to the level 8. But Horse, Black Flame Dragon level 6 does have some synergy in this deck. But let's keep talking. We have the 1 Jinzo just as the only non-dragon tribute fodder. We're running 3 Decrees. There wasn't space for traps in this deck, so we just wanted to negate the traps. Basically say, if I'm not going to be playing in this deck, well then you're not going to be playing yours either. So that's why we're doing that. And then we have the Trinity, Graceful Pot Duo, 2 level limit Area B. 1, because Masked Dragon is a pretty decent attacker under Area B since it is a level 3, but also Horse the Black Flame Dragon level 6 is unaffected by spell effects. So, if you have Area B on the field, you can summon a Horse and just have a 2300 attacker that doesn't have to go to the defense position. So that's pretty interesting, which is why we're running that. No Gravity Bind. Also, just a little bit of a stall, so maybe we can sit on it, get the Black Dragon's Chick, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Darkness Dragon to hand, and then go from there. But we're running those. Maybe I actually will also do this. Since we have Stamping Destructions, we'll take another Stamping out, put in the MST, and then we're going to put the Heavy in, just because we want a Heavy and potentially get our own Area B off the field, just so we can then Darkness Dragon. But the rest of the cards, pretty self-explanatory. You know, I didn't have room for a ton of stuff, so we went with the staple 1-ofs, and then 1 Nobleman, the others on the side. Let's go ahead, though. I'm going to, actually, one of you commented, you like to see the deck just pure A to Z, so here you go. I'm actually going to, I think, also start putting the deck lists in the description, just so you guys can copy and paste them if you so choose. But let's go ahead and set this as the default before I forget, and go join the GOAT format ladder. Click this button for your viewing pleasure, click this button to say I am ready to my opponent, and we will pick paper and we lose to scissors. We are playing Silky Dicey, Silcy Dicey, Slicey Dicey. I don't know why I was putting the I before the L. That says slice. Slicey Dicey. The dog is going wild behind me. Wild dog. I have adjusted my audio a little bit more. I'm trying to mess with it, I promise. Someone was saying that my mic was very sensitive, which I know. I've been trying to deal with it. I put my pop filter, it's a tiny, cheapo one, in front of my mic again. I actually took it off a couple weeks ago. It didn't seem to be doing too much, but I put it back on. Let me know how it sounds, how I sound. Really appreciate all the feedback I can get. Our opening hand is Twin-Headed Behemoth, Horse of Black Flame Dragon level 6, Horse of Black Flame Dragon level 8, Masked Dragon, Red Eyes, Black Dragon's Chick. I always want to say Red Eyes B Chick. I swear this card at one point was called Red Eyes B Chick. Am I wrong about that? I swear to God. I always type it in because I feel like I had this card when I was a kid and it was called Red Eyes B, B dot Chick. But maybe not. We will just go ahead and summon the Masked Dragon and try to attack into what I imagine is the Magician of Faith. Oh, can I read or can I read? So opponent gets back the Pot of Greed, which is absolutely fine, and I think we'll set the Call of the Haunted and end our turn. Just in case he gets past this Masked Dragon, we can probably tribute for Horse of Black Flame Dragon level 6 this following turn. He Pot of Greeds again. That is fine. I have some more content up my sleeve. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. If you're not having a fantastic day, go and make it a fantastic day. And then you can come back and finish this awesome Red Eyes Black Dragon video. The dog is no longer in the room and I'm worried she is pooping, but I have committed to this recording. So that is what we will be doing. Let me also move my phone off the table before I get a text, and then it shakes my entire desk, and then you hear a vibration in my microphone, because that has happened before. Opponent goes ahead, sets 3 back row and a monster. We draw Troop Dragon. We will normal summon the Troop Dragon and attack with the Masked Dragon. I didn't even notice that he Graceful Charity, so he gets Pot of Greed back. We will then attack with a Troop Dragon. And he Scapegoats. Alright, that's fine. Pot of Greed for a 3rd time in 3 turns. Gotta love it. Why is it limited? We should just play triple Pot of Greed. My opponent just did. Doesn't seem too broken. Sets a few more back row. And does he end his turn here? Royal Decree would be the best draw, I think. He turns a token to attack, so I imagine Creature Swap is coming. That's the only thing in my mind that makes any sense. We give him a Troop Dragon. And we'll just take 700 damage. I'm fine with that, because Troop Dragon will... Okay. So he shares the pain. I would have gotten rid of my own Troop Dragon, because now I won't be able to get an effect of the Troop Dragon. We get Snatch Steal. So I'm going to go ahead, summon Twin-Headed Behemoth, and try to attack the Troop Dragon. Horn of Heaven. Okay, so that has to happen in main phase 1. We will bring back the Masked Dragon. And apparently we won't. Okay. Now, so I'm reading Twin-Head Behemoth because it says destroyed on the field and sent there this turn. If it just said destroyed this turn, then I would be able to special summon it. But because this is a counter trap and negates the summon, even though it does say destroy the monster at the end, it's not being destroyed on the field. It is like Judgment, Solemn Judgment, where if I was to have normal summoned the Twin-Headed Behemoth and then it got Solemn Judgmented, then I would not be able to summon it in the end phase. So unfortunately there we lose access to our Twin-Headed Behemoth, and we will take 1,000 damage from the Sangan. But we draw Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. I am going to go ahead, because he has Royal Decree on the field, I'm actually feeling pretty good. Very interesting that he's running Royal Decree and Horn of Heaven. But I'm going to Snatch Steal the Sangan. He has Book of Moon. That is unfortunate. I'm just going to end the turn there. I was thinking of summoning the Beachick, but because we have the Black Dragon, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon I meant to say, in the hand, we're just waiting for a Red Eyes Black Dragon, and then we'll have the Tribute, and get the Darkness Dragon on the field. We'll eat 1,000 more from the Sangan attack. We draw Lightning Vortex. We'll end our turn again. Lightning Vortex can destroy the field, though we're taking a bunch of little chip shots. There's a Luster Dragon. Okay. We'll summon Luster Dragon. And just attack this Sangan. He also has not been getting back the Sinister Serpent from Graveyard, which is fine. He gets himself a Cyberstein. So unfortunately, I think that might just be game, depending on what he summons. But Cyberstein certainly... Enemy Controller. Okay, he's actually playing a pretty similar deck to what I've been wanting to build. But this is certainly game, yeah. Summon Cyberstein, get Luster Dragon. So unfortunately, we don't draw the Red Eyes Black Dragon. He had some good outs to the Call of the Haunted, the Snatch Steal. But there is a deck I've been wanting to build that is somewhat similar to his deck right now. Someone's Gatling Dragon, that is game. Just curious. Okay, I draw a Jinzo. If I had drawn the Red Eyes Dragon, we would have seen how it goes. Do we want Kaiser Glider? No, but I think we want Fusilier and Metamorphosis. I think we can cut the Stamping Destructions, and we can cut... Actually, we'll keep the Decree. Maybe 2 Decrees. I don't think we need 3. Get rid of the... no, Nobleman's good. Get rid of... Armed Dragon. Yeah, I want to keep it just because it's funny. Get rid of our own Jinzo. We'll cut all the Decrees. He's running a Decree deck himself. I don't think he's bringing in traps. It's just that Horn of Heaven that really we'd be negating. The reason the Metamorphosis plus Fusilier Dragon, I was hoping to get myself a King Dragoon on the field, because then King Dragoon could special summon my dragons from my hand, and that's another great dragon synergy. Also acts as protection for my monsters, because King Dragoon says your dragon monsters cannot be targeted. I'm going to turn myself down just a touch, because I was noticing that my microphone was going into the yellow, and I feel like yellow is like, hey, it's not quite so bad, but you're getting there. So, if now it's a little bit better, let me know if I'm too quiet. I did do a test of my audio before I started recording this, and I thought I sounded pretty quiet. I checked my headphones, I saw that they were decent volume. I turned them up a little bit, it still was relatively quiet, so let me know. Just, I promise I'm doing my best. We will summon the second Luster Dragon that we drew, and we will try to attack. And to a Mirror Force? Nope, it's a Sangan. Luster Dragon's a pretty cool card. I like it. 1900, 1600. He gets himself a Tsukiyomi, and there's a Scapegoat. He gets 3 tokens, and we'll end our turn. He can summon himself 1,000 Eyes Restrict. I imagine that's coming. Maybe not, because he just sets the back row. And typically, I would fire off the Metamorphosis before setting back row. Not that it matters too much in GOAT format. Technically, Malevolent Catastrophe is a card, and that's why you don't set back row before you attack. But when is the last time that you've seen Malevolent Catastrophe in GOAT format? He summons Cyberstein. So, paying 5,000 life points for Fusilier? Or not Fusilier, Gatling? Yep, there's a Gatling Dragon. United We Stand might be coming our way. Gets 1 heads. I mean, he flips all 3 before. It doesn't technically target. Okay. So it's me for 700 and 2600. I draw Heavy Storm, so I will be automatically activating the Heavy Storm. It was a Royal Decree, that's fine. We'll summon Red Eyes Beachick, activate Metamorphosis. Don't love that we had to get rid of the Red Eyes Beachick, but we will take the Gatling Dragon. Don't love this either because we know that he has the Tsukiyomi, but it will eat his normal summon. And we can do a decent chunk of damage with the 1,000 Eyes Restrict. 1900. We put him at 1100. And we will just end our turn. I wish Red Eyes Darkness Dragon also did Piercing. I feel like it should. It's not a good card. Just give it like that little bit more to make it good against GOAT tokens or things like that. So I imagine Tsukiyomi is coming my way. And apologies. You just had to let the girlfriend know that I am recording at the moment. I got a text just to let her know that I'm home safe and everything is okay. And unfortunately, our hand is pretty bricky. Though we draw Fusilier, which is fantastic. We'll summon Fusilier, beat down a token, activate Metamorphosis, and summon King Dragoon. So we now have an untargetable King Dragoon, and we'll be able to special summon, unfortunately not these monsters, because they cannot be special summoned besides their own effects. But if we get a Horse of Black Flame Dragon level 6 or an Armed Dragon, and of course he has Tribe, it's, you know, he's going to have the out. There's a few outs, and he also has the Night Assailant for discard. I'm going to wait a little bit because I don't want to give him an opportunity. Did he have a... No, he didn't have a flip. Okay. We will summon the Masked Dragon. I should have said it now that I think about it. Yeah, I absolutely should have said it. Because then he wouldn't be able to Tribe Infecting Virus. I suppose he could then just Tribe in main phase 2, but we would save our life points a little bit. Once I clicked Summon, though, I realized I made the mistake. My apologies for keep looking down, but the dog's just doing her thing, which is, you know, she's so cute anyways. Enemy controller gets flipped, steals my monster, and that is game. That is 3,200. hit my opponent with the GGs. And just quit. You know, I was giving him a second to see if he wants to say anything. I love when my opponents say things, but they don't always say things. Still no poop on the ground. And pick paper. Pick paper. We're on the paper war now. See? When you start that war, you can't give up. The moment you give up, you lose. Even if you lose the rock, paper, scissors, you don't lose in life. Opening hand is not too great. We draw Call the Haunted, Royal Decree, Troop Dragon, Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. We will just set this Troop Dragon and set Royal Decree. He summons Giant Rat, beats over Troop Dragon, and we'll get ourselves a second Troop Dragon. We get Red Eyes Bee Chick. Let's go ahead and activate Graceful Charity. Drawing Luster Dragon, Snatch Steal, and Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Discard the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon and the Royal Decree. We will summon Luster Dragon and activate Snatch Steal. And swing in for a bunch of damage. Alright, we do 4,000. We'll set the Call of the Haunted and end. Snatch Steal. He does gain 1,000. Leaving myself incredibly open to the Heavy Storm, but I just wanted to go for it. The Graceful Charity, I was really hoping to draw the Red Eyes Black Dragon, so that I'd be able to summon the Bee Chick, tribute, get the Darkness Dragon on the field, maybe even discard an extra dragon or two. But that ain't the way the cookie crumbled. Summons Pyramid Turtle, so he's likely playing zombies. He has no zombies in his graveyard, so Book of Life is dead. So now we will likely just... Okay, so he's gonna Pyramid Turtle, ramming the Luster Dragon, or into the Luster Dragon. He will take 700 damage. Summoning likely Ryukoki. Yep. And we will take 500 from that attack. From Ryukoki over Luster Dragon. And we'll take 700 from the Troop Dragon, but we will summon another set of Troop Dragon. It does not need to special summon in attack position. We draw Horus the Black Flame Dragon level 8. So, unfortunate. Really wish that was the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Because we would not have game, but we would be able to go for a pretty beefy monster. He Book of Life's getting rid of something from my graveyard. Just the Luster Dragon. That's fine. We still have 3 dragons in grave, so that would be 900 extra attack. 4 dragons in grave. And there's Stamping Destruction. And we're just gonna admit defeat because we can't win here. Alright, so something I'm learning, I think I basically should be maining the Metamorphosis and Fusilier Dragons. Let's take out the Stamping Destruction. Let's take out the Armed Dragons. Maybe leave 1 Decree. Maybe leave 2 Decrees, take out the Jinzo. This seems good. because King Dragoon is probably the best card in this deck. We draw Troop Dragon, Fusilier, Snatch Steal, MST, Graceful Charity, Red Eyes, B, Chick. We'll set Troop Dragon, set MST, and end. I don't think he's running too many back row in this deck. Summons Spirit Reaper. Here comes the knock. Shuffle our hand. And he hits Snatch Steal from our hand. We draw Delinquent Duo. Let's go ahead and activate the Duo. Hitting whatever that card is. Kaiku. And Tribute to the Doomed. We will now activate Graceful Charity. Getting Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, Call of the Haunted, in level limit area B. Discarding the level limit area. Area B is just so good. Call of the Haunted. I wish we kept to the MST. We'll discard the area B. We just have to. We'll summon. This makes it 1,400, 1,000, and we'll attack the Spirit Reaper. Summons Giant Rat. Yeah, we're gonna lose this match. Maybe should have kept the MST in hand. And he hits Red Eyes Darkness Dragon from our hand. End phase will MST whatever that back row is. Call of the Haunted. We draw Masked Dragon. So we'll summon the Masked Dragon and hit the Spirit Reaper again. And we'll just end our turn. Not feeling 100% out of it, but not feeling like I'm in it either. We do have the biggest monster on the field. He can ram the Pyramid Turtle into it, but Masked Dragon will replace itself even if he summons a Ryukoki. So he does ram a Pyramid Turtle that he summons in. And he will get himself probably a Ryukoki. Nope, a Vampire Lord. Okay, take 600. Getting another Masked Dragon. Is Vampire Lord. Vampire Lord has to use effect. It is mandatory. It doesn't say you can declare. He declares a magic card, aka a spell card. We will get rid of Metamorphosis because we don't have a card to use it with. Actually, I suppose we do have the Black Dragon Chick. We'll take 1,000. And we will summon. Of course, now we are about to draw the Red Eyes Black Dragon, though it's kind of pointless because the Ryukoki is on the field. The best card here would be a Horus the Black Flame Dragon, level 6. We draw Metamorphosis, which honestly is like as good, maybe even better. We get ourselves 1,000 Eyes Restrict. Declare, we'll take the Ryukoki. Making this 2,400, 2,000. And we will ram the Vampire Lord. And Vampire Lord will not come back because it was not destroyed by a card effect. He sets a back row and ends. We draw Red Eyes B-Chick. We'll end our turn because we have nothing to do. I mean, I suppose we could attack with 1,000 Eyes Restrict, but it wouldn't do anything. Spirit Reaper being in defense position and all. We draw Royal Decree. We'll set the Decree and end. He can't flip this up even if it's a flip effect. We will Decree in the end phase after we set that other back row. We draw Level Limit Area B. We will try to attack this monster now. It's a giant rat. It does have to special summon in attack position, so we can get a little more damage in this way. Summons Exiled Force. Okay. We will level limit Area B, which will put the Exiled Force to defense. Not that it makes any difference, but basically we don't want him summoning. Okay, he in end phase. MST's the Area B. He will almost certainly pop the 1,000 Eyes Restrict by tributing the Exiled Force. Uses Book of Life to bring back what I have to imagine will be the Ryukoki, which it is. And he banishes Fusilier from my graveyard. That's fine. I want more dragons anyway. We take 1,000 damage from the attack, and we will special summon probably Twin-Headed Behemoth. He Delinquent Duos, paying 1,000 and getting rid of my Black Dragon chick. We get Troop Dragon. We will set Troop Dragon and set Twin-Headed Behemoth. Not set Troop Dragon. We'll set Troop Dragon, change Twin-Headed to defense position. So Twin-Headed gets destroyed, Troop Dragon gets destroyed, but Troop Dragon special summons a second Troop Dragon. And Twin-Headed comes back. 1,000, 1,000. We draw another Black Dragon's chick. Summons Pyramid Turtle. And he's going to be able to do... He actually had game here if he had just swapped the Spirit Reaper to attack position. I have no more Troop Dragons left in my deck. One is banished. Maybe he forgot about that, and that's why he didn't swap the Spirit Reaper to attack. But we do get to summon the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Finally, he hits the field. Just not in time. We do have... Like, look at all these dragons. This is why I really want to summon the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. He's 1,400. And, I mean, we lose. I was going to admit defeat. GG's. Does he say anything? Nope. Okay. One more match. Hopefully, real fast. Pick paper. Pick paper. Pick scissors. Yeah! See, I know what I said about needing to pick the same thing every time. That, I was reading him. I knew. And I know I said that you win even if you lose. No, you win if you win. Okay, opening hand this match. Troop Dragon, Horse Black Flame Dragon level 8, Masked Dragon. Level in the Area B, Black Dragon's Chick, and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Let us go ahead and summon the Masked Dragon and end our turn. I hope we get a bunch of cards in the graveyard. He Graceful Charities. Sending Ceasefire. Okay, so he's playing a burn deck. And Mirror Force. Okay, interesting. He sets 2 back row and a monster. We draw another Troop Dragon. And unfortunately, he hits us with the Trap Dust Shoot. Send back the horse level 8. I'm recording my red eyes. So I ran into Troll Mole, who was planning a Red Eyes deck for his channel, and I'm recording mine right now. Gotta love it. Though, unfortunately, don't gotta love that he decides to put back my Black Dragon chick. And we'll summon the Troop Dragon. And we'll eat 600 damage as we ram into the Spy. Alright, well we ran into Cub. Alright, yeah, so if you guys don't know, I think I may have even mentioned at the beginning of this video, this is Cub. He plays Go format. We'll activate the Area B and end our turn. Yeah, no, I say the war has begun because he commented on my video saying that he was going to play every single version of Blue Eyes possible, so then I couldn't make a video on it, and I said I'm going to make a video with every other possible idea that you can make in Go format. So, that's what we're doing. Alright, he MSTs my back row. And summons a Kaiku. No, Kaiku's bad, because he's going to banish my... we'll take 1100 from the Troop Dragon, beat over, and we'll special summon a Troop Dragon in defense. We get Luster Dragon. We'll summon Luster. And try to attack this Kaiku. Ring of Destruction. Unfortunate. Alright, so we'll switch the Masked Dragon to defense and just end our turn. He summons the DD Warrior Lady, puts everything to attack, does banish the Masked Dragon with the DD Warrior Lady, so no Masked Dragon effect. No effect. And we'll take 3,000. Can't use the effect because Troop Dragon has to special summon from the deck. So, best card here would be Red Eyes B-Chick. Not what we need. We'll set a Troop Dragon. He activates the Rhoda, probably gonna get himself Exiled Force. Assuming, we'll just see it. Summons. Does he use the effect? He does. And then if he just goes to battle. Alright. So he gets game 1. Let's go ahead. Keep Decrees in. Bring in metas. Take out, and Nobleman is pretty good. Take out Stamping Destruction, Delinquent Duo. Bring in Duo over Stamping. What am I doing? bring another nobleman over, maybe over the duo. Okay. We'll go in with this. We'll go fast, but I've been recording for 40 minutes and the girlfriend will be home very shortly, so I need to get this video recorded and uploading. Alright, opening hand. Fusilier, Luster Dragon, Troop Dragon, Jinzo, Black Dragon's Chick, Nobleman of Crossout. We will summon the Troop Dragon and end our turn, because we have Jinzo in hand that we'll be able to tribute and summon. Summoning the Troop Dragon because we do not want it to get Nobleman. He opens up with the Graceful Charity. I'll have to remember the name Troll Mole. Just gotta love when you run into someone else who posts GOAT format content. Gotta support the community, you know. Discarding Zombira and return from the different dimension. Sets one monster. So he's playing a Warrior Chaos, probably. We draw the Decree. Let us go ahead. Activate Nobleman. Banishing Dekoichi. And we'll take the risk. We'll summon Luster Dragon. I don't think he would set Torrential behind the Dekoichi. We'll change the troop to defense, and we'll just try to attack in with the Luster. It's a Sakuretsu armor. I imagine so. We'll set the Decree and end. I didn't want to summon Jinzo that turn. One, because I want to fuel the graveyard with dragons, and if we tribute over the Troop Dragon, then we're not going to be fueling it. But also, Decree is going to do the same thing as Jinzo anyways. We will activate Decree in the end phase. Drawing Fusilier. We'll go ahead. We will tribute for the Jinzo. He had another Dekoichi in his hand. Okay, so he draws with that Dekoichi. And we'll end our turn. Hoping to get a Metamorphosis would be a great draw because we have a level 1 and level 7s. We'll be able to summon our King Dragoon. He has 2 Darks in the grave, no light. Has discarded Return, though Return is not at 1 in this format. Return is one of those traps where it's like, how is this card not at 1? I don't know why it's not as played as much. Oh, okay, makes sense. He's playing a Strike Ninja deck. That's why he's running the... Oh, he snatched steals. Okay. So we'll take a bunch of damage from the Strike Ninja and Jinzo. We draw Luster Dragon. We'll summon Luster. Oh, I gain 1,000 from Snatch Steal as well. And we'll summon the Luster and beat over Strike Ninja. I don't know why Strike Ninja. I thought it was like a Freed where it banished 2 Freed as light monsters, but Strike Ninja's dark. I don't know why I thought it was like a pop effect. Now I'm reading it. No, it's a banish and return. Okay. So, it's fine. He'll come back. I still would have made the same play even if I had realized. He banishes a bunch of dark monsters. Maybe that's a return face down, though it can't do anything because of the Decree and the Jinzo. The only thing bad about the pop filter that I put on is it's right in front of the chat, so I have to really squint. It's actually why I missed Cub saying that he was lagging a little bit. Not that he was trolling a little bit. He tributes 2 D-Mock? Okay, okay. And I imagine he's getting back the Snatch Steal, and he's going to go for game here. That is unfortunate, but that's game. Right? No, not quite. Okay, no, that's game. GG's, my dude. Really wanted to get that Red Eyes on the field, and because it is Cub, we'll see if he's gonna say anything. Nope, he didn't. No big deal. He's doing his thing. Alright, unfortunate that we did not get the Red Eyes Darkness Dragon on the field. Maybe we'll try again in the future, but for right now, I need to call it a video. Let's go ahead and just take a quick look at the deck. See if I would make any changes. I think the changes, I'll do it right away. Take out those armed dragons. I didn't summon them once. And bring in Metamorphoses and Fusiliers. Cyberstein would probably be even better, but we're not running the Cyberstein. I do like the Horuses. I feel like it's so good and a pretty unique combo. We'll take out the Call of the Haunted. We keep enough stuff on the field regardless. What else? Maybe the Jinzo. Stamping Destruction can come out. And then maybe the Lightning Vortex, even though it can put stuff into the graveyard. I don't know, maybe the Delinquent Duo. We'll take out the Delinquent Duo. So this is what I would maybe, if I was to remake the deck right now, and maybe next time I play it, I would do something more along these lines. But that's what I got for you right now. Thank you all for watching this video, and goodbye.